18 degrees. Guys, 4 a.m. here where I'm at. What's going on? Say that I'm rocking a Figaro today, guys. Figaro. Anyways, guys, what's going on? That's what this video is about. I've got a 14 karat, 7 millimeter. This guy weighs 45 grams. We're going to talk about that. How's everybody doing? Getting close to Christmas, guys. What is it, 19 days away? Right? So Santa comes and everybody's whole world stops for one day, it seems like. Or it's extremely busy, it seems like. What is it, relaxing? Is it not relaxing? I don't even know. To everybody from Ezekiel, Royal Gold family, Chinovinsky, I think I may have said it right, maybe I didn't. Guys on the 5% sale, if you guys get anything for the Black Friday sale, it's still going on. Jacoji, code gingerbread. I think it's very cool that right now the 12 days giveaway is going on. I think it's day number 6. Go to Jacoji and try to win something. So some of these comments on here look like you had a Cuban chain on. So that was the concave. That is a 5 millimeter concave. He actually gave one away the other day. I made a video about that, trying to get you guys over there to win it. Wayne Will, yeah, man, that's you. Did that get delivered yesterday? How'd you like it? I think that 2.5 millimeter tricolor, man, is going to be so cool. A lot of comments on the knife shorts, from the hawk to, looks like a toy, not in an insulting way. And I've got a few knives, sliced my hand pretty bad. I honestly, to Chinovinsky, if I said that wrong or right, but the iced out Voorhees, love it. But some you guys that make the comments coming back and forth, that I really appreciate you guys. And I do go and check out your pages. Someone's made a comment about one of the songs I picked, but it is what it is there, right? So I saw that, man. I'm dying to win a giveaway one of these years. We will see. Can't stand when elitists make people feel bad for buying lower purity gold. That's absolutely right, guys. It's just, what makes you happy? If you have a piece and it's sterling silver, if it's silver, if it's a rope, just wear it. Who cares? Just, we talk about gold and stuff, and because we like gold jewelry, but overall, didn't we just like jewelry before we knew about gold? Before we got to be adults and money ruled everything. Awesome that Jacoji does these giveaways, but I don't think I'll ever win a giveaway. But not with that attitude, Davis Gomez. They are real, guys. You just have to keep trying. And I would love to win the 5 millimeter, but I don't think I'll ever win one like others said. I don't know, they give chains to people that do reviews or buy chains from them. So, Sage the Rage. When they give away, I'm just going to say, man, so their giveaways are completely legit. There are people that are in the Tri-Truth. So if you follow Jacoji, you probably eventually bought a chain from them or have contacted them or, something along those lines. So there is a good chance that if you won, you may have already made a purchase from Jacoji. But I promise you, if you think about it, if somebody, if I was a business person, and yeah, they take care of their VIPs by sending them shirts, or one year they sent VIPs, and this is before my time, like a big box with, I think, and Mike Hall, Tri-Truth guys, got like the I think it was a chunk of silver from Jacoji. So cool. But if you have somebody that is spending a lot of money because they can afford it, why would you want to give that person? I mean, and I'm not saying that you wouldn't, because like I said, they appreciate their customers. But if, we all feel special, but I always try to think, when I go into a place, I try to remember their name. So if I go to the bank, and I will try to remember the teller's name. And I don't expect them, and don't expect them to know your name unless you're the king of some place, because they deal with 100 people. You walk in, you're like, oh, hey, it's Jim. But there's 1,000 Marks that walk in the door. So anyways, just remember that, guys. And so it's like, if they give something away, I think it really just kind of goes off the comments. I don't think they really look at screen names, or is that what they even call them anymore? Your username, whatever it is. They read the comments, and then that's who they pick. I've won one before. That's like my first video on YouTube that I ever made. It was just a real quick video about the large Angel 18 karat. It was the first diamond. Now, that went out to a customer. I'm sure, like, if his family or Braden wanted one or has one. But it talks about, like, that's what I wanted. I was going to pass it down to my daughter, and, I should bust it out and do a review on it. I don't wear it very often because it's very heavy, but I do love wearing it around Christmas time. The mini Angel, you guys have seen, I've did a review on it, and I absolutely love it, guys. But they're real. Will just won a 2.5 millimeter tricolor rope. I know him because I've sold him a few items, and so, like, if you've done business with me or anything else, then, of course I would know you. Like, if one of you guys won, I would be super pumped. Just gotta try. This is the one time a year that you have that opportunity, so get over there and try it. Just write some stuff. Watch the video, see what the question is, and, I think one of the comments was, I won't win because I don't like to write really long-winded things, and, it doesn't have to be really long or winded. It's got to be good. You got to catch somebody's attention. My comment, this is not going to say anything to anybody else, but we was talking about passing pieces down. There's certain pieces that I would want my daughter to have. Now, being a man and then having a daughter, I know that there's pieces that she's not going to want. However, maybe my earrings she might want. Maybe she wants one of them for an engagement ring. That's maybe the plan, but who knows, guys? Who cares? Anyways, so 7 millimeter. We're at the 8-minute mark here. 7 millimeter. This is a 26 inch. I am 6'3" and 3/4. Holiday season about 245, 250. Now, I've been real interested. I had purchased a classic Figaro last year. I actually bought Mike's from Truth, and sold it to a friend, Chris, who ended up selling that. Well, not a friend, but he's a friend now. I never met him at the time. Sold him that, and then he saw that I was selling an 18 karat Jacoji curve, and he jumped all over that, and he still wears it to this day. Shout out to Chris Watley, I think is your last name. I don't know, but super cool dude. You've heard me talk, you've heard me say that the Fig was my first necklace. I have pictures of me standing next to my grandma when I was in high school with them on. This 7 millimeter is not what I had. I had a I still have it. It's in the other room, but I'm thinking it's more like a 5.5, and it is 925 sterling. So it has definitely oxidized over the years. Guys, silver will oxidize with air. If you get something that's plated, you'll usually see it may come with a warning. They'll say, Eminem, for instance, he's got right now a gold-plated hockey mask, which I was going to buy, not to wear, but just to hang up, you know. It was like his Black Friday sale or whatever. However, it says, just like there's a certain gold company, but I don't want to say which one, and it sells prism things, and one of the warnings was stored in a bag, a Ziploc bag, an airtight bag. Don't wear it in the shower, don't wear it around water, do not sweat excessively. I'm not playing. And so even the M&M thing, it says no, do not sweat excessively. Keep away from that. So pretty much don't wear it. Guys, if you wear plated stuff, again, you heard me say, if you like it, if you're comfortable, just don't go around telling people that it's, you know, solid gold. By the way, there was a person in, you know, the marketplace area where I live, and they have 14 karat solid gold necklace. Some lady responded, it's not solid gold because it's only 14 karat. I just want you guys to know that people were trying to correct her. I tried to tell her, I don't want any of you to make the same mistakes. So yes, 24 karat is pure gold. When you sell jewelry, not blocks or rounds or coins, it is 10 karat solid, 14 karat solid, 18 karat, it doesn't matter. It is either solid, semi-hollow, or hollow. Okay? Pure is the word you're looking for there. So, the Figaro is something that it makes me happy. Every time I see it, it makes me happy. Now, why don't I rock a fig more? You guys see these white? I got white hairs going on, man. It's over for me. I'm gonna have to come out. I'm gonna come out as gray. All right. So, how long have you known you were gray? Well, I suspected I was gray last year, but this year it's inevitable. Anywho, enough with the jokes, enough with the gray jokes. Why don't I wear one more? Because, guys, I got to where I was like, I really, really love jewelry. I really love chains. And it's like, man, I really want to get a Miami Cuban. Because those are, to me, you know, I love Jacoji curbs or a baby curb, as long as it's got kind of quality. There's something about the Cuban. So I had a 9mm necklace made. It's heavy, an 18 karat. And I had a 7mm made. It's heavy. And you guys know I get headaches. So as a big guy, I have this issue. The 26-inch is good for me, okay? But however, to get this kind of presence, I need at least a 7mm, okay? The rope that I'm wearing currently is a 6mm rope. I don't have it in here with me. At 26 inches with a 5mm concave. This is a super, super comfortable chain. I'm going to give you a whole ton of reasons why I think it's one of the best chains that there is. So putting on that Cuban, when it comes down to it, to get the weight that I would be comfortable with wearing at 26 inches, because even something lighter, if I were to wear this at 24 inches for some reason, guys, it would probably give me at some point a headache quicker than what this would. To get the weight, you got to go smaller millimeter, and I like that look too, but if I just want a single chain, or if I just want this one look, then the 5mm on me is not going to look well, okay? The 6mm is going to look more like a 5mm. Now the 5.5mm figs are awesome. They're great. Great for layering, great for pairing, and in fact, when you're dealing with the smallers, you don't see as much of the gap. That's why I love the concave curb so much, because it, especially at the 5mm range and down, it looks like a Cuban. Some, like even the comment, someone said, it looked like you're wearing a Cuban, and it was like, no, it's the 5mm concave. and it weighs 36 grams, which for me is perfect, especially at that 24-inch mark. So you get the baby curbs, the 18 karat, and it's like, oh, well, at 26 inches, we're at, or we'll just say an 18 karat rope weighs 133 grams. Okay, or the Cuban's going to weigh around the same. The 25-inch one I had, I think it was 119 grams. It's a lot, guys. So what do? You can wear something like this, or you can wear a flat curb. I've done the flat curb. Again, the bigger you get and the size, the bigger the gaps are. Now, it's a look, and it's not a bad look. So when you hear me talk about this, I don't want anyone to think, man, he's bad mouthing flat curves. That's not at all. I wear a concave curb, guys. I owned a concave flat for a while. I really do like the tighter links. It's just preference. However, the Fig, you guys can see them even back here. There's one, right? Okay. But the chain really makes me happy because it takes me back to just Mark 2002, 2000, when I was, less stressed, I think. I don't know. I thought I was stressed, but good grief. And then, you've got something and you put it on and it's comfortable. So this weighs 45 grams at 7 millimeter. So a 7 millimeter Cuban, guys, is going to weigh 100 grams, probably a 14 karat even. Excuse me. So with this, not only am I getting that bigger look, it's going to cost less because it's less gold. It's not going to weigh as much. For me personally, it's about the weight and if I'm able to wear it, because if I put it on, it's 4 a.m. If I put this on at 3:30 in the morning and I don't wear it, and I wear it again until 8 o'clock at night, it's nice to be able to just have something on and, be comfortable with it. So can you add a pendant to these? Yes, you can, probably the smaller sizes. I know that was one of the questions. I think it looks cool. It's going to have, it's going to pull it like this. However, guys, it's different. And because that, it just sets you off. But for the price and for the look that you get, these are absolutely shiny chains. Super interested. I know that the Jacoji has two different kinds on his site. You have the Lynx ones, then you have the Jacoji Figaros, like a 7 millimeters that weigh 45 grams, and you have the classics that weigh like 49. And I'm not really sure, but I think the classics aren't cut. I think that they're just, this may be wrong, but what I've seen from reviews and what I've seen from myself is the classic was a little more just, rounded Figaro, where the new ones have a little, that's why there's less weight, because they have edges and it looks like they refract light more. Bottom line is, yes, I love two chaining and stuff like that, but some places it seems like a lot. Even this right here, some people may look at me and think, man, that's, when I'm out, oh man, it's a big chain, and not knowing, it's not a Cuban, it's just a Figaro. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I just mean that it is, obviously, guys, I love it. I've loved it in high school. I love it now. I've thought about buying a higher purity one, but again, why would I not buy a higher purity one? Because it increases the weight. And I'm happy with 14 karat. 18 karat's my favorite, and that's okay. But I'm cool with 14 or 18. It doesn't matter. These come in 14 karat right now, and it's super shiny, guys. It's a super shiny chain. It's got a lock-through clasp on it. It slides over my head, because again, this is 26 inches. So this may be a 24-inch on you if you're smaller. It, for the most part, and it will do that sometimes if you have a hoodie. Guys, look at this, falls straight. Except that time, but look. And so, and I've done a lot of wearing these before and stuff like that. So this one, I busted out, and I really thought, man, am I gonna, do I want to wear this right now. These are great for summer, by the way. So baseball players, great for fall, great for winter. You know, especially like this, because it will go over the hoodie if you wanted to. It looks good in my opinion, tucked in, guys. If you're not trying to front. I had a comment one time, it's all good. But summertime, it gets hot, it gets sticky. You know, sometimes those Cubans, they just lay on you and it's sticky and it's hot and you're sweaty. This has a lot more breathing room. This is a very comfortable chain, guys. One of the most comfortable chain that there is a flat curve, in my opinion. Even the concave curve, the way it dips in the middle, some people don't like that texture. It feels like very reptilian. This, super soft. I think you guys would absolutely love it. If you're on the verge of, or on the edge of getting a Fig, there's really no reasons I can tell you why not to get one. It is its own chain. There's nothing wrong with it. And like I said, it was such a staple. It wasn't, I didn't want a rope chain. I didn't want a Franco. I didn't know what a Franco was until Jacoji, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, I've seen them before, but I didn't know, you know, what its name was. But Francos, and, you know, I didn't want, you know, any other kind of chain, you know, even the wheat chains or the anchor chains or any of that stuff. It was just, when I was a kid, I really wanted that Figaro. My grandma got me one. I remember service merchandise, $100, and it was just, I think it was 129, which was $1,000 million to me back then, guys. And I love the heck out of it. So putting this on and just walking around, do I miss the other? It's like, yeah, but I think for me personally, I do like my setup of 2. But I have that concave at 5mm and the 6mm rope. And at any time, I could just wear the 5mm concave. If I want something real small, you know, 24 inches, I could put a standard size cross on it. I can wear the 6mm rope by itself. Or I did put the concave on with this, guys. I should have probably brought it in here so I could do that for you. I didn't really care for it too much. At 5mm and this at 7, this is 7.1 all the way around, 7.1, 7.3. So good job on that, guys. I will say, like I said, guys, I don't think there's anything wrong with this at all. I also paired it with the 6mm rope, which gives a huge presence, which, again, I should have brought it in here so y'all could see it, but there's just something about this look, okay? The Figaro by itself, and I think the 5.5mm is a great size. I think it's probably one of the best chains. I think they even said that it's 5.8-ish, you know, the bigger parts on Jacoji, on the regular Fig. I don't know how that would look here. I know it would look fine here and here. Being a bigger guy, the 7mm, I've thought about going 8mm. And you know the rule. If you're thinking about it, do it. If you want a 7mm and you think this looks fire, you need to go 8. Yeah, that's the truth, except 8mm, I think, would give a little more. You gotta remember, the bigger you get, the bigger the gaps. This is tight. I like that. So very comfortable, very, very comfortable. A lot of presence. Lace straight because of the weight, okay? And shines, and I'm not gonna lie, if any of you guys are in your 40s, I just turned 40. Do you not remember how important this chain was? So I don't know. I think that I'm definitely in love with this one. I think it's a keeper. I know that said a lot, but and keeper doesn't have to be forever. I mean, people break up in marriages. I just, don't hold me to anything. But no, my marriage is straight though. But I'm just saying, guys. You know, just to wake up and not really want to wear a chain. If you wear something like this, sometimes, you know, if you're bigger or whatever, I think that looks good. I think that looks really good too. This would have been a 24-inch on me. However, with the headaches, everything else, I just know that the 26-inch looks fine. In my head, I know that this is what a 24-inch looks like probably on most normal people. And even if I wear a thicker hoodie, it's going to be all right. So appreciate you guys watching. Video got to about 25 minutes, but I wanted to shout out the guys who and ladies who comment, and really appreciate you guys. We are at 92 subscribers, guys, and 22,000 views. Wow. Blessed. I am blessed to spend my mornings with you guys. Much love. See you next time.